Hey, what's going on, guys? Chris back with you with another unboxing and review video. And today, ladies and gentlemen, right here, I couldn't be more happier than to present to you the newest lineup of the UX5C 2.4 gigahertz quadcopter with 7P HD camera, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. The brand new UX5C, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Box is so big it covers up my head, guys. Look at that. This is by USA Toyz. Again, we're going to get a close-up shot of everything. And just like all my unboxing and review videos, this product will be in the description box below. There'll be a link where you can read more about it. Purchase it yourself, guys. Without further ado, let's go over a couple of things on the box here. Here's a picture of it here. We have 720p HD camera. It has a 6-axis stabilization system, 360 inversion, 2.4 gigahertz camera, video, USB toggle, and of course the controller, guys. Very, very nice. Ages 14 and up right there, top right. And just coming around here, guys. Again, another picture of it here with the camera on the bottom here. And the HD video camera is 1280 by 720p. Wind resistant, indoor, outdoor, 360-degree flips. And throwing flight function, headless mode function, SD memory card, USB charger. Very, very nice, guys. Little picture of it right there with the camera on the bottom right there. Alright, guys, without further ado here. Dun, 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 dun. Very, very nice. Alrighty, right there. Box is empty there. We'll get that guy out of the way. Alrighty, now we're looking at it right here, guys. Very, very nice. On the bottom here, we have a little pull-out slot here on the bottom. Let's go ahead and grab that guy on out of there. And we'll take a look at that in just a second here. We have our manual here. And then we'll get to the quadcopter and controller in just a second. Let's go over a couple things of the manual real quick. Again, this is a 4-channel, 2.4 gigahertz remote control quadcopter with headless mode. We have all the different instructions here, etc. Battery pack has a nice little layout of all the parts here. Kind of shows you the build of it here. Landing skids, camera, light boards, receiver board, battery cover, reversible blade, rotating blade, lower body, upper body, etc. Installed batteries. We have, of course, the pre-flying instructions, LCD manual override, etc. I won't really bore you with all that, but it's right there in the manual. And here, guys, very, very nice. Especially learning to fly, you always need spare parts, and so this comes with a lot of nice spare parts here in our baggie here. So let's go over a couple spare parts with you. We do have 4 spare blades, definitely nice. So 8 blades total, because 4 are already on the quadcopter right now. So 4 spare blades. We got a little mini Phillips screwdriver there, Phillips head screwdriver. We have our USB charging port there for our drone. We have what looks to be either one battery or a spare battery, not exactly sure. Here is our SD card. This is a micro USD card, and this is only a 2 gigabyte card, so if you need more, you will have to buy that on your own there. And then we have some screws here, and then we have our little USB dongle here. That is for your little USB dongle. Alrighty, guys, let's go ahead and get on into the quadcopter here. Let's go ahead and take a look at this here first. And there are a couple zip ties holding it in, so I don't want to scratch it, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the zip ties from the bottom here. Alrighty, guys, let's go ahead and pull it on out here. Very, very nice, guys. Take a look at that right there. Very cool. Our little camera on the bottom right there. And of course, we'll get some close-up shots of this in just a little bit here. But we have our little LED indicator lights underneath it here. We have our blades. USA Toyz right there. Very nice. Awesome, guys. Let's just set that aside real quickly here. And we'll go ahead and look in here in the box here. We have our blade guards here. These are for our blades. They're blade guards. And again, on this side here is the other 2. Let's go ahead and look at those guys there. Same thing. And now guys, we have our remote control right there. Very, very nice. As we can see, we're all set there. Nothing more inside the container there. We have our antenna here, which is very short, very nice. You don't need any of that long extension thing. Our remote control has some little covers here to protect it. Very nice, guys. As we can see here, a little LCD display down here, digital display. From the weight of it, I don't believe any batteries are in here, and I don't see any batteries in the box. So be prepared, I believe, probably for 4 or 5, probably only 4 AA batteries. So is that something you probably want to pick up, of course, before you start flying? We have 4 times AA 1.5 volt batteries. Pick yourself up 4 AA batteries. Luckily, I do have those, so I will be putting those in. All right, guys, let's get a close-up shot of the quadcopter, show you a couple features on it, and then, of course, we're going to do a test flight and all that fun stuff. All right, guys, let's take a look at some of the key features here. Again, we have a nice green design here, green color, with our blades. And we have our on and off button, which is right here. On the back side of the camera, this is our on and off button here. You would just flip that over. And then we come around here. This is one of the sides there. This is the front here with our camera, our 720p HD camera, right down there. And our nice little landing gears there. And coming over here to this side. And again, logo right on top, 2.4 gigahertz there. Flipping it over to the bottom here, we see, of course, the HD camera. We have a quality control sticker here, and then we have our little LED indicators here, 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 and here. And then, of course, we have our motors here, 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 and here. Very, very nice. And this is the back side here, HD camera, and that is where our memory card would go in right there, guys. Very, very nice. Let's go ahead and take a look at the controller real quick. Alrighty, here's our controller here. Nice little digital display down here on the bottom, 2.4 gigahertz. And right here it says headless mode button is down below. And we have, again, our joystick controller here, our antenna, USA Toy logo. We have an on and off button here and here. We have some little adjustable buttons. The manual will probably teach you exactly what those are. We have little mode settings here. A couple little clickies there. And again, on the back side, this is where you would put in your 4 AA batteries. Underneath this, you would just have to unscrew that with your screwdriver that came with it. Unclip this, pop your batteries in, clip that back on, and screw that hole back on in. And you're good to go. Take a look at that, guys. Very, very nice. All right, guys, since I last left you, we have put on our blade guards here. Very, very simple. We have a couple little holes. Blade guards just literally slide right down. Very, very simple. Put all 4 blade guards on right there. And now what we're going to do is I've located my batteries here. AA 1.5 volt batteries. So we're going to go ahead and take our screwdriver that came with our controller. We're going to go ahead and unscrew that real quickly here. 4 little battery holes there. 4 batteries. Very nice, guys. Alrighty, excellent. Now, I did open up the back of the drone already. Now, on the bottom here is our camera, and you just slide that backwards, and that opens up the little latch for the battery there. And there's actually a battery already in there. Very, very nice, guys. And so we're looking really good on that. And again, if you want to swap out batteries after it's charged, you just literally take your finger, slip out the battery, disconnect it, plug the other one back in, you're good to go. And then you just kind of buckle down the hatch there again, right there. And here's our on and off button here. So what you want to do first, guys, is on the controller, you go ahead and push up. Now we'll go ahead and you'll hear a beep. And that turned our controller on. We have a little display on here, a little light there. And then what you do if your battery's not connected already, make sure that's connected, and then we'll go ahead and slide our on switch here. So when they ship it to you guys, they have the battery inserted in here, but it's not connected. So what you have to do is you have to bring up this little wire, slide your battery out, connect this to this, and then we're going to go ahead and slide the battery back in. And then we'll go ahead and close our door here, and then we'll go ahead and turn it on. Okay, guys, so now what we're going to do is we're going to flip the switch on. That lights up all our lights on our drone there. Okay. We're going to go ahead and set that down here. Alrighty guys, now for pre-flight, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and push your controller throttle, which is the left side of the controller, but if you're looking at this on camera, it might look like my right, anyway, this one right here. And we're going to go ahead and push that all the way to the throttle and then all the way down. And you hear it, a little ding, that means we're ready to fly. Now the lights have gone from solid color right there. Okay, so now you're ready to go. And there are some camera features on here as well. We can go ahead and briefly talk about those real quickly here before I give you guys sideward flight trim, forward, back, left, right, throttle speed, forward, backward, leftward, right, turning left, turning right, high, low speed, battery level, mode display, signal display there. Again, that's going to be on our LCD screen down there. And of course, we can take photos, videos with the controller. And again, operating instructions, push forward, backward, up, down, turn left, right, sideward fly, and again, teaches you about the prop guards. Now again, guys, the propeller prop guards here, there are little screws, again, that I mentioned that came with it. These actually screw. There's a very small hole on the very, very end of it right here. So after you put the prop guard on into the little holes, then you actually slip one of those screws down in the very, very tip here, and that keeps the prop guard on so that if heavy winds take it, these aren't going to lift up and fly off. So I do need to install the little screws into the prop guards there. And again, our extra props, we're looking fantastic, guys. We can put in our SD card again to the back of the camera here. But let's go ahead and take it for a little flight in the house. Alright guys, audio test, can you hear me? Audio test. For video, audio test, can you hear me? Audio test. Alright, we're going to go from the hand, we're going to fly it straight out. Alrighty guys, now when your quadcopter drone is completely out of battery, the LED lights on the bottom will rapidly flash like this. And then when the battery is starting to drain and come down to its final about 60 seconds of flight time, they will blink intermittently, a little bit slower than this, about like that. And then they'll rapidly do like this when it is completely dead. So when you start to see it slow blink, not as rapid as this, but when you start to see it slow blink, that means you probably want to bring your quadcopter to a safe flying level, because once it starts flashing like this, the quadcopter will then, the motors will not have enough juice to get back up into the air. So you probably want to come down, fly it safe, land it, switch out batteries. Now my battery is completely dead, so after rapidly flashing for about a minute, now it is doing these intermittent rapid flashings with stops. And guys, I'm just using a regular cell phone adapter plug here to charge it right into the socket there. Again, this is my charger for my drone. And after the battery is finished charging, you'll notice here there was a little quality control sticker I had to rip up there, but you'll see a red light that comes on, and that comes on after the battery is fully charged, guys. Again, just has a little connection there. Nice little, about a simple 2-foot cord or so, something like that. And then I just plugged it right into the same adapter as my wall charger for my cell phone. This one in particular is for a Samsung device. As we can see here, let me unplug that real quickly here. We have a Samsung logo underneath there, and of course just your regular USB wall adapter there for a cell phone. So that's what I use to plug in my charger. Alright guys, a couple things I wanted to share with you before I wrap up my review is this is a fun quadcopter. The pros of this are absolutely amazing in regards to this thing can take a beating. Guys, I've mostly flown this in the house, outside as well, and I've crashed this many times. I have not broken one blade. It is fantastic, guys. This thing, again, can take a beating. I've dropped it, I've hit my ceiling, comes down, boom, hits the floor. It's still going, guys. This thing can take a beating. That is probably the #1 thing, especially for beginners who want to use a drone, who are scared about investing a lot of money into these like expensive ones, and then they just break it their first 1 or 2 times out. I've heard the stories, guys. I've seen the YouTube videos. Love it. It's an easy quadcopter to learn on. Now in regards to putting on the prop guards, definitely put on the prop guards. You guys are gonna need those. That probably definitely helped, especially smashing into cabinets or whatnot, and the propellers won't chip up or bust off or anything like that. So put your prop guards on, especially if you're a beginner. If you're more advanced, that's up to you. You do have some extras that came with the quadcopter as well. Now that little USB toggle that I showed you earlier in the video, that is for your SD card to go into that to plug into your computer if you don't have an adapter already. So that was what the USB toggle is for. Now again, the 2 gig memory card, I am using my GoPro 16 gig memory card. I put in the back of that, but just get yourself a bigger one. Now in regards to the remote control, these buttons all down right here that I showed you earlier, and there's a couple buttons right here. Those are all fake buttons right there. The only buttons that are real are the trim buttons, the video camera buttons, these buttons here, and I'm not sure, I'll have to read the manual about these ones again up here. Anyway, great little remote control. The LCD screen shows you the battery indicator for the batteries in this, not this. When this, again, like I mentioned, will start flickering like that, that's when you know, start bringing it down to a safe speed. Don't have it over cars, because once it goes out of battery, guys, it doesn't have any juice to lift off the ground. It dies pretty quickly. Now the flight time is about 5 minutes per battery, but that is pretty good in regards to how small the batteries are, guys. And it takes about 1 hour to charge the battery after completely draining it. And again, that little red light will turn on once the battery has been charged. Now in regards to the camera, you saw the footage. The first footage of the flight was my GoPro. That is a GoPro 3 Plus Black Edition. And how I got that shot, I have the surf foam floaty in the back, and I actually stuck that in my mouth, biting it like this. So I had my hands free, and I do that when I'm surfing. You have your hands free, or biking, and you just bite right into it. It's really nice soft padding. Anyway, that's how I got that shot. But then the second portion, the grainy film, that was the actual camera of the quadcopter. Now, it might be a little bit low light. I did have some lights on. I'll leave it up to you in regards to 720p. It looked a little grainy to me. Not bad for the price point. Again, guys, the price point for a beginner quadcopter, don't expect a DJI 4K video. The video quality was okay, a little grainy, but overall, guys, I will give this 5 stars on Amazon, because this, guys, is a fantastic beginner drone. Very fun. I've had many hours of fun with this already. Takes a beating, gets up, and goes again. Nice remote control. So, guys, get your hands on this. Look in that description box below this video where you can pick this up yourself. You won't regret it, guys. It's very fun. Well, stay tuned. I got a lot more unboxing and review videos on the way. I got a lot more products coming my way, guys. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.